How long have you been running your shelter, Mrs. Sims?
For about 20 years. It's actually a no-kill shelter, but I capture dozens of stray cats a week, and if they are not pregnant females, I have them spayed or neutered before releasing them. I also take in any cats abandoned or given up by their owners in the city of Boston.
And the city pays you for all this?
Yes. Controlling the cat population is vital to making sure they all can be put in good homes to be loved and taken care of.
And what about dogs? Don't they need to be controlled too?
Yes, of course, but I specialize in cats because they are much more useful in controlling the rodent population. Did you know that the killing off of cats in Europe during the Middle Ages led to the epidemic known as the Black Death? It was spread by rats and the fleas they carried. Had cats been around to kill and eat the rats, there would likely have been no epidemic.
What about that cat you wear on your head?
That was actually inspired by the Dr. Seuss story, The Cat in the Hat. In this case, it is a tiny hat that looks like a cat. I made it out of real cat fur.
I see. Mrs. Sims, I've been trying to work as a cook at the Tuscany Tavern, but I can barely make pizzas and I've never been much of a people person, so I can't be a waitress. I think I can relate better to animals. Is your cat shelter hiring?
You want to come to Boston and work for me?
Yes. You may be 3 or 4 times my age, but as we are both ex-Catholics and free-thinkers, I think we are kindred spirits. Let me go back to Boston with you and I will help you with the cats.
What do you think, Jessica?
I think Tara would be a lot happier with you in Boston than here in this small town. Take her with you. So far, so good. I just hope Sandy and Jessica will give me a good employee evaluation tomorrow. Oh no. Is that who I think it is?
Carla Jenkins. Strange to see you here. I didn't think you were the type to be a waitress.
Indeed, I am much more inclined to be a teacher, but you took that option away from me. Not because I was a bad teacher, but for something my uncle did. I had no control over what he did, nor did I even know about it until it was exposed by the state audit of the school. Do you really think it fair to punish me for someone else's sin?
I also read about your conflict with the Sims and the Smiths over your using Bible stories as English lessons, leading to a lawsuit. Having dealt directly with the daughters of those families and even read about their political beliefs, it is clear you understood far less about issues of justice and integrity than they did. Religion belongs only in a house of worship or at home, never in school.
Carla, is there a problem here? Why haven't you taken that customer's order and seated him yet?
Mrs. Smith, you work here too?
I am the owner and manager of this place, and Carla is one of my waitresses.
I find it interesting that after she caused your own daughter trouble at her school, you would hire her to work for you.
Carla came to me asking for help, and I decided the best way to make her change her attitude was to show her mercy and give her a chance to redeem herself.
And you are supposed to be an atheist, but you seem to be more like a Christian than a lot of so-called Christians I know.
Christians do not have a monopoly on virtues. The golden rule is common to most religions, and even among the non-religious. If I were jobless, I would appreciate Carla offering me a chance to do honest work too. Speaking of which... Oh, of course. What would you like for dinner, Mr. Hernandez?
A medium pepperoni pizza and a glass of wine, red wine preferred.
Yes, sir. I will take your order to the cooks. How was your meal, Mr. Hernandez?
The pizza was a bit dry, but still worth eating. I was going to leave Carla a tip, but she's gone.
I sent her away so we can talk frankly about her. It's been a bit awkward being her boss. Despite I and my daughter starting out on bad terms with Carla, she is in fact a good teacher, and only a fair waitress. She belongs in a school. If you put her through a trial run, and she does well at teaching again, would you take her back?
I think I would, considering there was no real evidence that she was directly involved in her uncle's embezzlement scandal. But what about her using the Bible in class? Isn't that a concern of yours?
People can change, and I don't think Carla is as inclined to jam religion down people's throats as she used to be. She has apologized to me directly for her wrongdoings and I have forgiven her. I think you should too.
Very well. Tell Carla to come to school and see me Monday morning at 8 a.m. Maybe we can come to an agreement.